So we just left you last week, and we just finished up our frame for our mock, or our proof of concept for our shower sliding addition. But with a little convincing from Nicole, we're going to try something different. Not exactly sure yet, but I know for a fact on this upcoming trip we won't have time to do the actual plan. So this is going to be something that gets us in the shower temporarily, and then we'll have to move forward from there. Make it out of something a little bit more durable than pine. Welcome back, guys. As we alluded to in the intro there, we are making our shower door extension, and yes, we're making it out of 80/20. We're going to talk about the website, the ordering process, the cost. Make sure you stay tuned. We finished up all of our measurements outside, got everything on paper, so now we're ready to go to the website. So what we're going to do is go ahead and go back up to the top. I'm going to go over to shop, come over, and we're going to start with our main slotted fittings first, and we're going to use the 10 series. So back over to shop, we're going to go to T slotted profiles, we're going to hit T series, and Nicole and I have decided to do black. I know I need 2 of these, so I'll get 2 of those whenever I like it. So we're going to do, my side pieces are 26 inches. All of the 10 series is going to be 1 inch by 1 inch. So this particular piece, it's 1 inch by 1/2 inch. So on this one, I know I'm going to have my total outside dimension from the outside to the outside was 26 inches. So minus 2 inches, we're at 24. That's going to be what I'm going to order. So 24 inches is my length, units, inches, and then I need 2 of those. So how I plan on fastening these together, add machining services, and the way that I'm going to fasten these together is so I'm going to do a counter bore. This is the left side of the piece, this is the right side of the piece, and then you have a onward looking view in which you could pick a side if there were other sides here. So this is what a counter bore is going to look like, and it gives you an option. Do you want to do an anchor fastener or a butt fastener? The anchor fastener is what we're going with. So I click that, I apply, and then I just need to add it to cart. So now we want to just go and find the rest of our pieces. It's all going to go the same way. I'm going to go find what I need, and then 19 inches. You just tell them what you minus need. 2 inches, of course. How you need it. 19 inches is what I'm going to need for each one of these. It verifies it. You add it to your cart. You go back to the screen here. I'm going to go to my shopping cart here, where it says 86 pieces. Go all the way to the bottom, and it's going to give you a view and edit cart. So just looking down through here, I kind of have my whole build planned out right there. So we have everything in our cart now, and I've got all my pieces to make up my frame for my entire build. You can see that I've got these anchors that's going to fit into the 80/20, and then they're going to actually drill out the pieces, which brings me into a good segue. You can have 80/20 put together anything. If you wanted to, you send them a design or a plan. Their engineers would put it together, just send you essentially a big box of parts, and you would put it together with instructions that they sent you. They can be that involved if you want. They don't have to be. They have all kinds of cool stuff. You can get inspired. It brings up all kinds of testimonials, or if you look at some of these, combo cabinets, coffee and end tables. So it's got a massive amount of information in here that you can build off of, or take inspiration off of. That's a big reason of why we're using 80/20 and why I enjoy it so much. They, as a company, very versatile, very easy to work with. Yes, more expensive, but it does come with a certain level of quality that I probably couldn't attain myself. Alright guys, we're gonna get this ordered. After it's all said and done, all the parts and everything, $618. Shipping, $57. And then tax is another $55. So $732 later, we'll have our shower. So 4 to 6 weeks, we'll have this in, and we'll go to the next part of this video.
3 weeks later.
Got our stuff from 80/20.
So we got all of our 80/20 stuff in finally, and it is now time to open it and hope that I measured correctly. Okie dokie. So, for the front of the shower, we've got a nice rounded edge. Happy about that. We've got 2 of those. We've got the back of the shower, which is just our regular 80/20. We have these half pieces. So this is actually the bottom of the shower and the top of the shower. And then we should have I'll have to revisit my plans, but I may have made a mistake. These holes right here, we had them drill them for us. These little connectors are, alright, so they fit in the hole, and then this threads into the bar. So the big hope at this point is that I measured correctly. So we're gonna do some rough assembling here and see what we have. Loosen it up just a smidge. Okay, that's what we're hoping for. So now we just gotta fit this little guy in the corner. Don't you worry, by the end of today, we'll have a special tool for this. Okie dokie. Yeah. So we got our little rollers, and they're gonna fit on just like that. Now we need to cut our panels in between. So in order to accommodate the fastener we'll have to notch out these on each one so it'll fit on there correctly. And it really is worth the effort of putting everything together, taking it apart, and Loctiting everything together. Boy. Been watching Ted Lasso
I know,
too
I
much.
was just about to say about watching way too much Ted Lasso.
Very nice. Alrighty, I've got my bottom piece on. Now I need to put my Nautilus in there so I can put my top piece of 80/20 on. The Nautilus is actually it uses a double-sided tape to stick to the edges that you want. But one thing that they recommend is cleaning the surface really well before you do it. So you need to use something with a high alcohol content. Windex usually does the job. But I'm just gonna get that nice and wet and go down my sticky edge. And I either want to let that completely dry or dry it myself before you try to stick anything to it. We've got our pieces cut to size. Moment of truth. That works. Yeah, buddy. Man, that works out well. Really happy with how this one turned out. Really happy with 80/20 and that whole process. Worked out beautifully. We'll leave a list of components, everything that you need to find, and obviously a link to 80/20's website. Not too difficult as long as you plan it out. It's definitely a company that we'll continue to work with in the future. We got some really cool ideas for the bed. If you're not subscribed, subscribe now. We've got some really cool stuff coming up in the near future. Some travel here in Texas, but also some international travel coming, and we're gonna bring you guys along for the trip. So make sure you give us that thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and guys, we'll see you on the next one. It didn't break.